I am Peter Romano. I am running for the city of St. Augustine for commission seat number 3 and for mayor. And I come to you from the neighborhood that I live in, which is Lincolnville. I've been a resident here for 6 years, and I've come across the aspects of making this city a much more livable city through a number of different issues. One, I am in favor of and certainly supporting the issue of having vibrant neighborhoods. I live in a neighborhood that has come many, many long ways from what it was to what it is right now. But yet we still have a lot of problems here. Our streets, to some extent, are in terrible shape. Our curbs are deteriorating. And there is an element of trash that has come here that sometimes doesn't get cleaned up. I believe that a city is balanced by its neighborhoods, and that each neighborhood has to be of a proportion that it is serving not only the city, but serving its residents. The other issues that I'm bringing to the table this year is a sense of what I believe is the better way to govern this city, which is by direct representation. Our city currently has all of its commissioners at large, meaning they don't have a place that they're accountable for. And so I believe that we change our method of governing the city by electing people to represent different districts of the city. And those folks then come to the city table and are directly representing the interests of that specific district or neighborhood, and yet at the same time working together to keep the city in a forward-thinking direction. The only person that should be at large is the mayor. And I believe that we can go through this transition from the current at-large, which is not serving the people, to something that will be directly representing and benefiting all of the elements of the city. The third thing I come upon is to evoke the necessity for doing long-term comprehensive planning. This is an established way in progressive cities of knowing where it should be in the 21st century. The city, as historic as it is, has not in any current time looked at where does it want to be in the 21st century from the standpoint of its cultural identity, to the needs of the infrastructure needs that has to be in the city, and then eventually looking at what is the economic elements that will make the city vital. I believe I come from a background that has seen this done and done well, and I believe it can be easily adapted here in our city. I plan to be concerned with all of the issues of our neighborhoods, but certainly to the issues of the infrastructure of the city. We're currently experiencing a lack of dialogue with one of our most elementary parts of the city, which is our fire department. They are in the process of getting involved in their union negotiations, and over the last 2 years we have collected a special tax for the fire department, in which they have explained to me that they haven't received the money that they were entitled to. I plan to represent them whether I'm elected or not, and help them understand what the issues are facing the city, and to recognize that they are our first responders. And I certainly don't expect, and they don't expect, to be given ultimatums about take it or leave it, because they don't deliver their service that way. They rush into our buildings, they get us when we're in need of ambulance assistance, and these are the people that should come and be treated as if they were the respect of the city, and that we respect these people who put their lives on the line for us every day. There are many issues to the city about fiscal accountability and responsibility that has gone unchecked. We spend money on wasted programs that don't deliver what they promise to deliver, and yet we are involved in not having enough money to repave our streets. I believe that these are important issues that face the city right now and can no longer be delayed. I believe I represent the people of the city rather than any special interest. I'm a totally disabled veteran. I get my money from 2 places, the U.S. Veterans Administration and the Social Security. So I have no interest economically in the city other than to make it the best place it can be in the 21st century. I thank you for your time. Remember in this city that it's very important to recognize the issues that are facing in front of it. If you love St. Augustine enough, you should be able to fix it. My website is romanocampaign@hotmail.com. Thank you very much, and I will answer your questions that you email to me. Thanks again. Bye-bye.